Hey guys, I got this question from a girl on my page. She said, "Hey Brian, I just wanted to ask you, are fruits healthy? I was told they're not good for dieting and I thought they were. Do you eat any fruits yourself? I would appreciate if you could answer my question as I'm very confused at the moment. Thank you." To answer your question simply, yes, fruits are healthy. They're packed full of micronutrients, vitamins and minerals that your body needs, and most fruits are pretty low in calories. But I understand where your misconception is coming from. I've read a lot of magazines and newspaper articles where they give the advice of cutting out fruit when you're trying to lose weight or reduce body fat. This is because of the level of sugar that's in the fruits. And to some extent, I understand where it's coming from, but it's a misconception that I'm going to try and clear up now. There are certain fruits that you may want to avoid when you're dieting because they'll give your body like an insulin or a sugar spike. All carbohydrate foods, fruits are a carbohydrate food, and all carbohydrate foods have this thing called a glycemic index, a GI index, which is basically how quickly that carbohydrate source is converted into glucose in your body to give you energy. So for example, something like penny sweets or glucose and glucoside or simple sugars is very high on the GI index and gives you energy really, really quickly, really rapidly within a couple of minutes. Where on the other side, something like an apple or oatmeal or sweet potato are quite low on the GI index, so they'll eventually get converted into glucose as well, but they'll do this slowly. So what you want to do when you're dieting is find foods that are low on the GI index, and there are certain fruits that are pretty low on the GI index. Apples are a very, very low, slow release of energy that they give your body, and they're low in calories. They're a fantastic dieting food. Other ones that I personally eat is blueberries. I have blueberries every single morning with my porridge and whey protein. And in the off season, I'll have lots of pineapple and lots of apples just because they're my favorite. The only time I cut fruit apart from blueberries is when I'm 5 or 6 weeks out from a show or from a shoot, just because I don't need the sugars at that time. Because I'm cutting my carbohydrates. But anytime I'm doing a nutritional plan for somebody or I'm giving advice on nutrition, I always try and include as many fruits and vegetables as possible. The only ones you may want to avoid are things like watermelon, because it's very high on the GI index. It's actually up there with simple sugars, and it converts really quickly, and you don't want that sugar spike when you're dieting and trying to lose weight. So I hope that answers your question. If you've anything else that you want to know, just leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. So basically, use fruit as a tool to help you diet. It's low calorie, packed full of vitamins and minerals, and things like apples, pineapples, blueberries are my personal choices that I love, and that I eat mostly year round. So I understand where the misconception is coming from, so I hope this has helped clear it up a little bit. But again, any more questions, just send me a message or a comment down below.